Hi guys, Tom and Co here from Airgun Nation. What I've got in front of me is the FX Impact. These are brand new, they're not even out yet in retail stores. So don't call your retailer yet. This one's actually a prototype model that was given to me by Frederick Axelson at the Extreme Bench Rest competition. The reason he gave me this rifle was I shot speed silhouette with this FX Impact. This FX Wildcat, and I did it really fast. I actually set a new record during a practice run. But this is a magazine-fed weapon, and a lot of people say that you can't shoot speed silhouette competitively with a magazine-fed weapon. And I just kind of didn't listen to them. So I turned a lot of heads, and one of the heads I turned was Frederick Axelson's. And so he was so grateful and so impressed by that he gave me this guy to test out and enjoy until my retail version comes in. So again, don't call your retailers, they don't have them. What I'm going to do here is, since I have this and I know there's a lot of buzz about it, I want to share this with you guys and we'll explore this rifle together. The way it's going to work is there's a comment section down below. I don't want you to use that. I'm not going to be looking there. So if you want to ask me questions about this rifle, go here, go to Airgun Nation. I'm going to have a thread. It's going to be called Tom and Co.'s Impact. And post your questions there. If I can answer them real quick on the forum, I'll answer them there. And then on the next video, I'll probably bring them up again and answer them for everyone to see and get the answers to. So here it is, FX Impact. I'll go over some of the features with you, but before I do that, if you go online and search, you'll find, if you search FX Impact, this picture is going to come up at some point. And this has all the different features of the rifle. I noticed the shot counts on the magazines was just a number off, so not a big deal there. Here's the case, which I can't show you because I don't have one. But you can see the magazines all have a spot. The barrels have spots. Looks like it's going to be coming with a scope. It's a takedown rifle, which is really cool. I imagine these are for the probes. So go on the internet, check it out. You can get some great pictures on there. I may be posting some pictures as well in my thread. So let's take a look at it. We'll start in the back. We have an adjustable buttstock. There's a thumb screw on the other side, which I will spin around for you. So there's adjustable buttstock right here with this thumb screw. This comes in handy when you want to change calibers, which I'm going to do in this video a little bit later on. There's your probe. Right here, let me bring it up to you. Right here is actually your regulator pressure. The Impact has a externally adjustable regulator. As far as I know, that's the first time I've heard of that in an air rifle. So that's pretty cool. The way you do that, I'm going to cover that in another video. I'm going to go over adjusting the regulator, but it's hiding right up inside here. Let's see, AR style grip. It's a nice rubber ergonomic grip on this. AR style safety. You've got a forward action. It's not way back here. Picatinny rail. Thanks, FX. I know a lot of people have been excited about Picatinny rails on the FX rifles. We've got one on top, one on either side, and I've got my Atlas bipod connected to the bottom one here. I'll take it off so you can see it. There you go. So it's a little bit on the short side. Now, if you guys are putting on an Atlas bipod, go for the middle here, because I noticed that, and make your lever go to the back. What I noticed was if you do it the other way, if you go with the front slot, with your Atlas bipod, you're going to be running into the bottle with it. So go to the next slot, and then I'm almost touching there. And this is a carbon fiber bottle, so you don't really want to mess with it. You don't want to jar it all up. So stick with the middle one. That's going to be your best bet. Right here is the pressure from the bottle. Max pressure to a 50 bar. There it is. There's your fill port right there. It's a standard Foster fill port. What else? Oh, the power wheel. I'm going to have to get up again. On the other side of the rifle is your power wheel. This is basically adjusting your hammer spring. So I can show you this. I put a little bit of tension on the hammer spring. Let's max it out. You can see right in that little slot there is basically your hammer spring. And the way this is like a large adjustment to the rifle. So I'll put a little bit of pressure on and you'll see this little piece here move. So I went from maximum to minimum. I moved back up, here's max, and we'll drop it down to minimum. Now on that picture I showed you from the internet, it says 5 power settings. But if you look, there's 5 numbers, plus minimum, plus maximum. So really you've got 7 power settings. We got more than we ever dreamed of. So, what else? Bolt probe. Oh, this is, as far as I know, this is the only air rifle out there that, and as far as I know, that has, you can change the calibers on it. And it's really easy to do. In fact, I'll go ahead and do that now. Oh, let me show you something. This is fun. What I've got on here right now is the 30 caliber barrel. I spoke with Frederick. He doesn't know. The 30 caliber might end up being shrouded with a stack tip on it. He's not positive right now. But the 25 cal is going to be, which I have right here, is going to be this system. Barrel's in here, it's shrouded, but it's loud because it ends right here. So what Frederick did was, isn't that cool? That's it. Right here, it's very loud. Boom, now you're quiet. And it does make a difference. Even shooting blanks, it makes a big difference. Now, sound doesn't come over very well on these little pocket cameras. But we'll see what I can do. I'll fire 2 shots. Right there, off camera, I've got a shot box, but I'm not loaded or anything, so. Always wear glasses. Power setting of 3, unshrouded 30 cal. That's pretty loud. This is silky smooth too. Really silky smooth. So I don't know if that came over or not, but if it did, great. If not, maybe another video. By the way, I'm shooting inside because it's windy outside. And, you know, I've got papers here. It's a reminder. Where to find me. Don't call your retailer. I got a towel out. I mean, the stuff will be blowing all over the place. So I didn't want to deal with that. Swap out barrels. So we're going to take out the bolt probe first. Right back here is your bolt probe. You see that this little guy right here? That's your set screw. You can see it moving around. I'm going to set it back in this slot here and simply unscrew it. The easiest way to get your bolt probe out is simply turn the gun up. Done. And here is the 30 caliber bolt probe. A couple things you'll notice is, or I'd like you to notice, is right up here is this little groove. When you put your bolt probe back in, it's always going to hit the same spot because of that little groove. Another thing to take notice is this hole right here. That's where your set screw goes in. And one of the things I found was if I take a 4mm Allen key, when I want to put the probe back in, that is 4mm hex. So I just hold it like this, turn my probe to where I can see the hole, and in it goes. The nice thing is that set screw is going to make it so that this probe goes in the same spot every time. Between the set screw hole and this little groove right here, this shelf, this step up, it's always going to end up in the same spot. So there's 30 cal. I'm going to swap out the 25 cal. Here's the 25 cal. Same thing, same design. There's your little set screw hole, 4mm in the back. Rock and roll. So let's take the barrel out. Right here is the thumb screw. You don't have to take this all the way out, and I'll show you why. But gently pull, just unscrew this, maybe 2 rotations, gently pull. This thumb screw acts as a set screw and goes into this silver hole right here on the barrel. Pull that out. So that's where your thumb screw is going to set in. And it's tapered, so if you're a little bit off, which you shouldn't be, but if you're a little bit off, it's going to straighten the barrel out so that it's in the same spot every time. Another thing that might be hard to see is right here, there's a little notch. And that little notch has a little home down in here where when this barrel goes in, if you're not perfectly centered, it's gonna turn the barrel and bang, you're in the right spot. I know, Frank.